In 1977, a family of tourists was vacationing on the shores of Lake Champlain. The evening was quiet, the water calm, but suddenly they noticed movement. A silhouette with a long curved neck appeared on the surface. Grabbing a camera, they took a picture that later appeared in newspapers across the country. The photo shows neither a fish nor a boat. Many saw in it the silhouette of a prehistoric monster. And this was not the first case. Over the past centuries, hundreds of people, fishermen, tourists, locals, and even police officers have claimed to have encountered this mysterious creature. But what is it? A remnant of the ancient world, hiding from civilization? An optical illusion? Or something that science is not yet able to explain? Today, we will delve into a legend that is over 400 years old. This is the story of Champ, the monster of Lake Champlain, on the border of New York and Vermont. But does it really exist? To understand the mystery of Champlain, you have to start at the very beginning. Long before the arrival of Europeans, the Abenaki tribes believed in a creature called Tatuskok. It was a giant water serpent that lived in the depths. It could swallow a person whole or overturn a canoe with a single blow. For the Abenaki, it was the spirit of the lake, dangerous and sacred at the same time. In 1609, French explorer Samuel de Champlain arrived in these lands. In his notes, he wrote about a strange fish almost 6 meters long, with a mouth full of sharp teeth. It resembled a huge pike or sturgeon, but looked much more frightening. For scientists, his description seems exaggerated. But for historians, it is the first written evidence of a creature that would later be called Champlain. And it was from that moment on that rumors began to spread. Fishermen talked about silhouettes in the water. Merchants mentioned giant splashes. The legend grew and gradually turned into something more than just a myth. Let's move on to the 20th century. The year is 1977. A photograph taken by the Mancini family caused a sensation. Newspapers called it the American Loch Ness Monster, and that's when Champ became world famous. But the Mancini photo is just one of hundreds of cases. In the 1980s, fishermen repeatedly reported seeing a long neck emerging from the water. Tourists saw a chain of bumps like the back of a giant creature. Some told of strange cries and roars coming from the fog. In 2005, a group of researchers recorded sounds similar to the cries of marine mammals on a hydrophone, but there are no dolphins or whales in Lake Champlain. So what was it? Champlain continued to appear, and with each passing decade, the evidence grew, although none of it provided a definitive answer. Scientists, of course, are skeptical. The first version is a giant sturgeon. These fish can reach 3 meters in length and look frightening. Their cartilaginous skeleton and spines on their backs can resemble a monster. The second version is optical illusions. Lake Champlain is known for its fog. In certain light, a log or a wave can look like a huge beast. The third version is mass hysteria. Psychology works simply. One person talks about a monster, and hundreds begin to see the same thing. But there are mysteries. Why do many witnesses independently describe a long neck and bumps on the water? Why have these stories persisted for centuries? Some cryptozoologists have put forward a hypothesis. What if it is a relic plesiosaur that has survived since the time of the dinosaurs? Science considers this impossible. But supporters are convinced that something unusual may be hiding in the vast depths of the lake. Today, Champlai is not only a legend, but also a cultural symbol. Towns on the shores of the lake hold festivals in his honor, erect monuments, and sell souvenirs. His image is used on signs, graffiti, and even in sports team logos. But what is surprising is that the Vermont state authorities have officially added Champ to the list of protected creatures. This means that if anyone catches or harms him, it will be a violation of the law. The legend is protected by the state. Behind this humorous aspect lies a profound idea. Legends give people an identity. Tourism, culture, business. Everything revolves around the mysterious monster. But despite the fun and souvenirs, one question remains. If it's all a myth, why is it so enduring? Why does every generation return to this story again and again? Every year, new witnesses appear. Cameras capture splashes, silhouettes, and strange movements in the water. People continue to believe that the monster exists. Skeptics claim that these are just illusions, but supporters are convinced that science has not yet uncovered all of nature's secrets. The truth is still hidden under the water. Maybe there really is something there that we don't even suspect. Lake Champlain hides a secret that no one has yet solved. And perhaps that is precisely where the power of the legend lies. It lives on, as long as we continue to search for answers. And you, do you believe in Champlai? If you enjoyed this investigation, subscribe to our channel. We have many more untold American stories, and each one could change what you believe.